Hi friends, thanks so much for joining me here at my channel, Simply Mabel Jean. I'm excited for you to join me in the kitchen today as I start my holiday preparations by making one of my favorite Christmas candies. This is a chocolate peanut butter candy known as Buckeyes. Buckeyes are really popular here in the Midwest. I live in Ohio, so I know that they might not be as familiar to some of you in other parts of the country, but come along into the kitchen as we make these delicious chocolate peanut butter candies. They are easy to make, they're fun to make with your kids, they're great to share with family and friends, and are one of my most time-honored Christmas traditions. You'll start with 1 stick of softened butter in the bowl of your electric mixer. And you'll follow up with 1.5 cups of creamy peanut butter and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. You'll want to use the paddle attachment on your mixer. You can also use a hand mixer if you don't have a stand mixer. Beat this mixture until it's smooth. And then we're going to sift in 4.5 cups of powdered sugar. The amount of powdered sugar that it takes differs each time, so I add it gradually, about 1 cup at a time, mixing in between to make sure that it's not too sticky or too dry. The sifting is a really important step to get silky smooth Buckeyes. I strongly recommend that you don't skip it. Here I am just testing the dough and adding more powdered sugar to reach the right consistency. Once you can hold the dough in your hand and it forms a shape and isn't sticky, you know you're ready to go. I'm turning the dough out on 2 pieces of parchment paper, and I am rolling the dough out until it reaches about 1 inch thick. I have found this is the best way to form the Buckeyes. I used to use a scoop and scoop them out of the bowl and roll them into balls individually, but I find this just goes so much faster and is so much more efficient. So I just keep rolling and checking the thickness, trying to get the entire disc of dough about the same thickness all the way across. Here I am just folding the edges of the parchment paper. You can also use wax paper for this. Just folding it under because we want to put this in the refrigerator and we want to keep the dough from drying out while it chills. I like to slide this dough onto a cookie sheet just to make it a little bit easier to transfer into the refrigerator to get it nice and cold. After it's chilled for at least 30 minutes to an hour, I pull it out of the refrigerator and take off the top layer of parchment paper. You'll want to hang on to this piece though. You can see I'm cutting it down to size so that it fits as a liner on my cookie sheet. Here I am just squaring up the corners of the dough, much like you would for making a pie crust or anything like that. I will re-roll these scraps of dough so nothing will go to waste, but I like to start with a square or rectangular shape so that I can easily cut this into individually sized pieces of dough. I like to make each of these squares about 1 inch all the way around so that they can easily be formed into individual candies. Once you have your squares cut, you just take each one and roll it into a ball. And this forms the base of your Buckeye candy. So I just proceed on rolling each one of these squares into a round ball. You can see using this method, they all turn out a uniform size. And then you're going to want to take this tray of Buckeyes at this stage and put it back in the refrigerator or the freezer to make sure that the dough is well chilled before we dip it in chocolate. Here I am melting 6 ounces of chocolate chips and 2 tablespoons of shortening over a double boiler or a bain-marie, which is just about 1 inch of water in a sauce pot that's boiling with a heat-safe bowl. You can use a glass bowl like I am or a stainless steel bowl, something to melt the chocolate evenly. And we take our chilled Buckeyes and dip them into the chocolate, leaving a little circle open at the top, which really gives it that Buckeye look. So I kind of use a circular motion with a toothpick inserted in the Buckeye. Some people will put a toothpick in each one of the Buckeyes before they chill them. I find just one toothpick does the job for me. They will have a hole in them at this point, so don't panic about that. We'll go back and address that later. Just use your finger to gently smooth over the hole left by the toothpick. These candies make amazing gifts, and people love receiving a handmade candy for Christmas. So here I'll show you some of my favorite ways to package them. I love these to-go containers I get at Sam's Club. I also love having some Christmas ribbon on hand, some labels, gift card holders. This is a Christmas ornament that I got on clearance last year for only 50 cents, along with some really cute red car tags. I got these Merry Christmas boxes at Hobby Lobby a couple of years ago, and I always like to elevate the presentation of these Buckeyes by putting them into a mini muffin cup. It just really makes it look like a special boutique style gift of homemade candy when you're giving this to someone special. I love to leave these for teacher gifts, Sunday school teachers, anybody that you might want to attach a gift card or just add a personal touch to the gift that you're giving them. Here I'm using this ribbon I also purchased at Sam's Club to just make the package look extra festive and extra fancy. I'm folding the ribbon in half and then cutting from the folded edge out toward the wire edges of the ribbon to make this little decorative V shape at the end, and just tying a simple bow. Just the addition of this little bit of ribbon takes this package to the next level and really makes it look special and really makes a thoughtful gift. From here you can add a variety of different tags and embellishments, really personalize it to the person that you're giving this gift to. This looks really cute with the addition of the little red car tag. Again, I found these last year after Christmas. I always keep an eye out for gift tags, ribbon, packaging. You can really pick these up for a steal. This is this beautiful metal Noel Christmas ornament tag that I picked up again for 50 cents after the season. Here's a gift card holder that I got at the Dollar Tree. You just fold in each of the ends. You can add your gift card and then attach it to this package of handmade candy. It makes a great gift. Here's just a simple sticker, a label like a gift tag sticker that also really makes it look nice. I love kind of a farmhouse touch, so here I am just making strips of craft paper from a paper lunch bag, wrapping it around the center of the container, tape it on the bottom to secure,
And then you can add your label, ribbon, even a sprig of fresh pine over this craft paper, and it really gives it a rustic farmhouse look.
Thanks so much for joining me today. I loved sharing this recipe with you. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to stick around for more holiday tradition videos.